Hello, friends. Today I want to talk to you about lung health a little bit and about the emotional aspects of the lungs. And I've written something that I want to share with all of you. Some of you have already received a typewritten copy of this, but I wanted to reach out and record this video to emphasize this and to share with many who cannot receive a handwritten copy or typewritten copy, I'm sorry. So, anyway, it's called collective grief and fear in the lungs. So, bear with me while I read this. Collectively, together, our world is grieving and fearful during these times of threat of the coronavirus, COVID-19. We are all grieving many losses, everything from humanity dying to losses of jobs and income, losses of social contact, and much of what creates balance in our lives and offers us peace and comfort. We are all fearful of the unknown, the waiting, the anticipation, and the lack of control we are experiencing. We are having difficulty feeling the joy in our lives. Whether we are aware and acknowledge this collective grief and fear or not, this causes issues in the tissues of the lungs, which are the most vulnerable organs of the body during this current threat. Grief and fear are paralyzing to our bodies, our minds, our emotions, and our spirits. Paralysis, even in emotions, leads to disuse, disease, and dysfunction. Because we need to collectively strengthen our entire beings, I propose the following treatment plan and recommend engagement on a daily basis to optimize our lung health, dampen and balance the emotions of grief and fear, and restore the emotions of peace, calm, and yes, even joy. So, number one, I recommend that you spend some time each day, even if only 5 to 10 minutes, in stillness and awareness of what you are feeling in your body. Acknowledge whatever emotions come to the surface, knowing that all emotions are intended to be a part of you and serve a purpose along your timeline. Ask yourself to allow your emotions to come into a state of dynamic poise or balance in this present moment. That is all we really have, is the present moment. Therefore, we don't need to worry about the moments to come. Second, breathing exercises. Spend some time each day, even if only 5 to 10 minutes, consciously and intentionally performing lung, bronchial passage, and diaphragm breathing exercises. When doing these exercises, you can sit, lie down, stand, or whatever you may feel most comfortable for you. Position does not matter. Comfort does. The respiratory system requires exercise in the very same way as the whole body. So don't neglect that part of you. Keep in mind that your respiratory system supplies your breath of life. Show deep appreciation for the individual cells of the respiratory system. The simple routine that a person can follow that I use is to place my hand across my heart and lungs, like so. Although your hand can be wherever you choose, and some choose to place their hand along their diaphragm and feel the rising and falling of the diaphragm. I take a deep breath in, hold it, blow a deep breath out, hold it, repeat. Make sure to balance your in and out breaths, keeping in mind that when you breathe in, you are taking in oxygen, which is needed for all of the cells of your body. And when you breathe out, you are releasing carbon dioxide, which detoxifies the system, and as it carries away toxins and debris from all over the body. I have noticed in myself and others that we often have a tendency to cheat or skimp on the out breath. Pay attention to clearing your carbon dioxide. This is crucial to a healthy and well-functioning respiratory system. Another way to regulate the balance of this breathing in this exercise is to breathe out all of the fear and grief that you are able to let go of at this time. Blowing it away like a balloon soaring off into the air, and carrying with it the relinquishment and surrender of all that does not serve your highest good or purpose. Then breathe in the joy of knowing that in this present moment you are safe, peaceful, calm, and that you are taking control of the only aspect of your being that you are able to control at this time, which is your own physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. That's it. Remember that when you spend time in stillness and conscious, intentional breathing, soon you are able to relax and let go of the negative emotions that have caused an upset of balance in your mind, your spirit, and your feelings. You are able to conjure up pleasant memories of all of the goodness you have experienced. Hold in gratitude all of the blessings you currently have in this present moment. The more you engage in stillness and breathing exercises, the more control you will have over yourself. You will have taken back some of your power in what seems to be a powerless situation by physically exercising your respiratory system, mentally exercising your brain, and emotionally exercising all of your being. And remember that anything you can't control is teaching you to let it go. And that is pretty much everything except yourself. Be well. Be safe.